Eating tasty food is the first step of sustainability. If you want a sustainable diet, good food makes everybody happy. Hi, welcome to another episode of Indian Keto Diet, everything which you need to know. And in this video, we'll be talking about what you can eat on keto. Now, this video could be simpler with less of editing, where I would have simply showed you a shopping list. But in this video, we'll be also discussing about resources for recipes. We'll also be discussing about how you can Indianize your keto food and how you can make it interesting. What is a ketogenic diet? If in case you have not watched the last video, please watch it so that you can know well in detail. It is a high fat, adequate protein and low carbohydrate diet. We'll be discussing about two macros. One is what fats can you consume and what protein can you consume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply share my shopping list, which is a consolidated shopping list of pretty much everything which we get in India, which in fact you can also get it in any of the countries as well, and you can take screenshots of this video. So don't forget to pause it, take a screenshot so that you have enough information. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Also don't forget to share it with your friends, those who are new to keto, because they have been really having very boring food. So let's dive into this shopping list. Okay, so this is a typical shopping list which I share with my clients, and I'll be also showing you what exactly you can eat and how you can eat it. So let's come to fat sources. Now the condition of adapting to keto is that you need to have good fats. Now how do you have good fats is obviously including ghee. Now this quantity is actually for a weekly shopping list. You can also consume, let's say, butter as well, unsalted and salted butter, coconut oil, olive oil, fresh cream, cheese cubes. Now these quantities are very on approximate basis depending upon what kind of ratios are you eating, but this is something which is majorly what you need every single week. That doesn't mean that you will be consuming 1 kg of ghee plus 1 kg of butter plus 1 kg of 1 liter of olive oil and coconut oil. The idea is to understand that they can easily suffice for a longer period of time. They have good shelf life, so you can make sure that you can stock them well. Also, you can choose generic brands such as Amul and Britannia, which are in India very popular. There are also brands like Milky Mist, Govardhan. I have no intention to endorse any brand here. Please understand that these brands are easy to procure. You can easily find them in your local grocery store as well. And what you can also do is that you can try to find grass-fed butter if you're from any other country and you doubt the butter quality which is in the local brands. Check with ingredients about the brand. They should not have margarine. They don't write margarine there itself. They write vegetable oil, because that is going to be really harmful for your health when it comes to adapting to keto. So international clients can choose any generic brands or any grass-fed butter in case of preference. Fat sources are here. Now we'll come to protein sources. We need to understand fat, protein and fiber. Three are very essential aspects of keto. Also with this one, now coming to protein sources have Malai Paneer. Malai Paneer can also be fresh paneer if you can make it at home. Malai Paneer from any dairy works, any brand works. This is also say for vegetarians, Malai Paneer and tofu. Tofu 300 to 500 grams depending upon if in case you are comfortable with tofu. That's why it's optional. A lot of us Indians don't like tofu so easily, we don't adapt to the taste of tofu. Okay, so coming to eggs, 8 to 12 eggs. Boneless chicken 700 to 1000 grams. Also boneless chicken can be replaced with bone chicken as well, but you will have to change your calculations in terms of what you're eating, because the bone weight has to be considered. You can also pick some fish, seafood 200 to 500 grams, any other meat. Now why is there any other meat here? Because a lot of people in India are not very comfortable in eating beef or pork. So that way any other meat considers beef or pork, where you can also prefer, say, you can also get some pork chops. You can also get, tenderloin, which is great for beef to prepare and easy to prepare as well. You can also get some steaks as well, which are, processed in the market. But then please make sure that you're not getting specifically, ingredients such as salami, sausages, because these are processed in our country with a lot of hydrogenated fat, with a lot of vegetable oil, with a lot of additives as well. These emulsifiers can harm your health. So protein sources you can choose as per your preference. Prefer generic brands from local shops. Check where are they sourcing from. That would be really convenient. This also applies to everybody, say, staying internationally also. If you can go to Costco, or if in case you can go to Walmart, do check the ingredient list. Yeah, they have been very considerate in terms of keeping clean ingredients and clean products, but you will have to see whether what you can exactly buy. Now coming to another aspect, which is fiber sources. So cucumbers are really a great source of, nibbling, which you can munch on them. You can also have them with your meal. It's a great salad. 96% water, which everybody says, but then you have to understand cucumbers 1 kg for a week. Okra, which is also called as bhindi, 200 to 400 grams. Brinjal, eggplant, 1 to 2 large sized. You can also make Baigan bharta out of it. You can make spicy garlic eggplant. Just a note, if in case you want to know what these recipes, my Instagram page has more than 60 plus recipes. There are recipes in my caption as well. There are videos also which I posted about recipes. So don't forget to check it out, because that will be very, very helpful for you to make sure that your journey has some masalas and interesting things. Cauliflower 500 to 800 grams, broccoli 200 to 600 grams, spinach 2-3 bunches. Again, tomatoes 500 grams, onions 500 grams. Tomatoes and onions in recipes have to be limited. They have enough amount of carbohydrates for you to get into lighter ketosis. You have to make sure that you do not consume a lot of onions and tomatoes. Also French beans, lettuce, lemon. Lemon can be also for lemon water. You can have lemon salt water. You can use it in your daily dishes as well. Everybody is not comfortable in buying avocado. This is subjective to if in case you are staying in a location where you can get avocado. Definitely included in your diet. It is also called as butter fruit, has enough amount of fats, helps you to make sure that you get enough magnesium, potassium and other ingredients also, nutrients also. We'll come to the nutrient part of this later in the videos, and include Brussels sprouts, red yellow bell peppers, jalapenos, olives, green or black. Kale is also what you can pick, but bitter gourd is Karela is also keto in fact. Bottle, ash gourd and apple gourd is Tinda, ash gourd is Torei, bottle gourd is Loki. I think ash gourd is not Torei is something else. Okay, wait, somebody can comment in the comment section if in case ash gourd is Torei. Celery stalks are also great to make a soup. They are also great for your garnish as well. Lemongrass stalks is great for Thai dishes, because you can also have Thai green curry on keto. You can make it at home with, making the paste all by yourself. Tafel lime leaves are great for Thai curry, especially also cuisines from, Thai cuisine. Also dishes from Thai cuisine. Fresh strawberry or blueberry. You can also include mulberries and cranberries, but they have to be very, very limited. I prefer fresh strawberry and blueberry. Mulberries are very easily available in India. Cranberries are slightly difficult. Blueberries are slightly difficult. Again, according to your location, this is still an optional. Mushrooms are also optional, because a lot of places in India do not have mushrooms very easily available. So definitely they are optional. Other exotic vegetables such as artichoke, asparagus, or green leafy vegetables, where you can get some dill leaves also. You can get kinds of lettuce, which are romaine lettuce, microgreens, collard greens, spinach, baby spinach, water spinach, cabbage, white cabbage, green cabbage. Bok choy also can be included on keto. So these are basic vegetables which you can consume on keto. You can also pick up these 3-4 types of essentials for a week, depending upon your choice and preferences. You can also stock these up as per your consumption, and refrain from picking any supplies without my approval. That is for clients who work with me personally, because I do not want them to pick up baby corn, carrots. These are really high in carbohydrates. So what we try to understand with this is that we need to focus on glycemic index, a number between 0 to 100, which is assigned to every food group, and this is assigned to a food depending upon its pure glucose and the relative rise in blood glucose level 2 hours after consuming that food. There are certain foods which are very, very risky on keto, such as coconut water, carrots, corn, baby corn, popcorn, peas, beetroot, fruits such as watermelon, kiwi also is very limited in quantities, cantaloupe, which is also called as muskmelon, kharbuja, green papaya also is limited on keto, sweet potato, these are few things which you need to also understand. They can simply kick you out of keto in higher quantities. So try to avoid them, and this is majority of the list which we can easily get in India and which we can also adapt to keto. Now coming to other essentials which are good on keto, which you can also adapt to, and you can try to get these. Now there are almonds, peanuts, walnuts. Why have I not included Brazil nuts or macadamia nuts? Is because they're not easily available in India, but you can definitely buy them. They are expensive. Store them properly. Peanuts, almonds and walnuts can help you with basic needs of nuts. Yes, Brazil nuts have enough selenium, very, very good for people who suffer from thyroid, but you have to understand that everybody cannot afford or buy these basic lists. Almond flour, which you can also make at home by boiling almonds for 15 minutes and converting it into a flour, blanched almonds, psyllium husk, which is also called as isabgol in our local language here. It is great for binding your almond flour paratha, coconut flour paratha, and Himalayan pink salt, which is also called as Sena Namak. That would be really essential for you on keto. All Indian spices, which you can buy a small box of each if you don't have spices at home. Italian herbs, you can also pick mixed herbs. You can also get oregano, chili flakes, which are great. Optional, which is stevia. Why is stevia optional? Because keto desserts are an addiction. Okay, so if in case you have a keto dessert every day, you will be addicted to it for the rest of your life for sure on keto. You want a dessert every day because stevia works the same way how exactly normal sugar works. It releases a lot of dopamine and the brain works exactly behind running after stevia. Dark chocolate 85% and above is great. Unsweetened cocoa powder, unsweetened almond milk. There are a lot of brands which sell almond milk. Do check it out. Coconut cream, coconut milk, Thai curry paste. Thai curry paste, you will have to check out whether this Thai curry paste is made by a local company. It's not with a company which is super famous in terms of making Thai curry sauces. They add a lot of sugar and additives to it. You can also make that paste by yourself. Low carb sauces, any low carb sauce which is below 15 grams of carbohydrates in 100 grams of it, and if in case you're not consuming more than 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon of that sauce in whatever you are adding, that would be great. If you're adding a lot of sauce in your food, there is Nando's peri peri, which is also pretty low in carb. So that way you will have to calculate whether exactly you are consuming a lot of, say, carbs on keto. 3 required equipments which I request my clients to have. One is digital body weighing scale. Second is digital food weighing scale. You need to measure what you eat. Body weighing scale helps you to understand what your weight is. It helps you to also calculate. There is required equipment which is keto diastics. Other ways of testing it by a blood ketone meter or by a breath ketone meter as well. Keto diastics is inexpensive. You get it for $250 in India. 50 strips come in a box. You're spending not more than 5 rupees. But you have to also understand that getting other supplies in India is still difficult. I know a lot of coaches from the Western world or a lot of coaches not from India, they recommend other options. Getting them is expensive, difficult for you to procure. So keto diastics also solves the purpose of understanding whether you are on ketosis or not. Basic supplements, any generic multivitamin, fish oil or flaxseed oil tablet. This should be also a tablet which is not like a synthetic tablet. You will have to get it from a local medical store. Local medical stores, luckily in India, provide these kind of basic multivitamins and basic tablets. Fish oil and flaxseed oil tablet helps you to also not get a lot of stretch marks. It helps you to make sure that your body balances omega-3. And omega-3 capsules also are pretty much replaceable for this. You can also get a vegan capsule if in case you are a vegetarian like me. Liver supplement, you can also avoid it. This is just only a support for anybody who has liver function test issues, which you can get a blood report before you start with keto. We'll also be discussing about who can do keto, who cannot do keto in the coming videos. So definitely stay tuned for that. Wow. What we'll do is we'll write 5 ingredients and we'll try to make recipes out of it, Indian recipes. So let's take paneer, which is also called as cottage cheese. We will take paneer, 2 vegetables, cauliflower, spinach, ghee, cheese. What all recipes can you prepare? I can prepare cottage cheese, paneer in any curry plus cauli rice. In this example, we are taking masalas as common. We can have paneer with cauli rice, which is paneer. You can also make shahi paneer with it. You can make Mughlai paneer. You can make Kochi paneer, Poli saru paneer, which is again playing with masalas. You can also make some Amritsari paneer, Kadai paneer, Palak paneer if you're using Palak, Hyderabadi paneer if you want to use some coriander. It goes really well with Hyderabadi paneer. Cheesy paneer meal. Like, you have enough recipes for eating and making your diet interesting. Now with these recipes also, let's look at some basic menus which you can also prepare. So what can you have? What can you have? Like a 20-day menu which I share with my clients and which I also help people with. And I say that you can make very interesting recipes out of these 278 recipes which I've created over time. And I literally want you to get a gist about how these recipes are going to be. So there's too much of paneer which has happened, but for chicken and for fish lovers, for non-vegetarians, there are so many recipes from patrani machhi to prawns balchao. You can also eat achari chicken masala. You have similar curries which you can also add it with chicken. You can also change it with tofu as well, depending upon your vegan choices if you want to adapt to keto. So there's so many recipes which are on the page. Don't forget to check it out. That doesn't mean that vegetarians cannot do keto. This is a vegetarian centric video just to make sure that you get the confidence to adapt to keto and you don't have to worry about changing your choices. If you are an vegetarian, which a lot of people say that they eat egg, or if in case you are a moody vegetarian that you eat eggs only on 3 days of the week, or maybe that's the rest of the days you're vegetarian, or if in case you like eating just seafood, you're a pescatarian, you can easily adapt to keto. You can also adapt to a carnivore version of keto, which is about just eating red meats. But again, carnivore diet is something which we do not see a lot of people very comfortable in India to adapt to. So these are a few options which we have in the Indian diet and the kind of recipes which we have. More recipes are on the page, so if in case I keep going on with the recipes from different kind of curries to everything which I have written, you will be surprised to know that how many things you can eat on keto. In fact, bhindi masala and baigan bharta is also keto, normal homemade classics which you can actually make at home and you can adapt to a ketogenic diet. If you found this video useful, do subscribe to the channel, like and share, and also don't forget to stay tuned for the next video which talks about how Indian keto is different than Western keto and what we should not apply. Did you know that eating a lot of magnesium supplements on keto can actually make you lose hair if you stay in India? And this works exactly opposite for people staying in US or people staying in other parts of the world. So if you want to know more, stay tuned on the channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And this is Rahul Kamra. See you.